The Botataung Pagoda is a famous pagoda located in downtown Yangon, Myanmar, near the Yangon River. The pagoda was first built by the Mon around the same time as was Shwedagon Pagoda according to local belief, over 2,500 years ago, and was known as Kyaik-de-att in Mon language. The pagoda is hollow within, and houses what is believed to be a sacred hair of Gautama Buddha. The Botataung Pagoda was completely destroyed during World War II, and was rebuilt after the war. According to Burmese tradition, it was on a hillock at this site that 1,000 military officers of the king were drawn up as a guard of honor to welcome the landing in Burma of the relics of the Buddha brought over from India more than 2,000 years ago. An account from ancient histories of the building of the pagoda states that the Buddhist king Sihadipa gave one of his ministers a sacred hair from the Buddha's head and 2 body relics, and this minister, renowned for his goodness and faith, consulted a famous religious leader, and, on his advice, chose the Botataung Mount on the bank of Yangon River at a distance 1,000 hours in a southeasterly direction from the Shwedagon Pagoda, and there enshrined the sacred relics. The pagoda was completely destroyed on 8 November 1943, when the RAF, which was bombing the nearby Yangon wharves, also hit the pagoda. The pagoda was left in blackened ruins. Rebuilding of the pagoda started on the same day that the country gained independence from the UK, 4 January 1948. Part of the excavation process, a relic chamber was discovered. The chamber in size 20x20 and 6 in height, gradually decreasing in size towards the top, and appearing like a huge pot placed upside down to cover completely what lay inside. In the very center of this treasure vault was discovered a wonderful stone casket in the shape of a pagoda with a diameter of 23 inches and 39 inches high. Encircling this stone casket were figures of gnats carved out of laterite and evidently placed there to act as sentinels. The casket was immersed in mud as water had trickled into the vault during the many centuries it had been there. With this pagoda-shaped stone casket within the relic chamber were found various kinds of treasures, precious stones, ornaments, jewelry, terracotta plaques and images of gold, silver, brass, and stone. The total number of these images recovered from within and without the relic chamber were 700. The terracotta plaques, some of them in a fair state of preservation, depict Buddhist scenes. One of the terracotta plaques excavated from the relic chamber bears an image of the Lord Buddha, and though affected by age and moisture it is exceptionally important. On the reverse side are inscribed characters which are very close to the ancient Brahmani script which came from southern India. It is a precious evidence of ancient times, and has been deciphered by Yulu P. Win, Superintendent Archaeologist, Government of the Union of Burma, who points out that the initial word E from Evam Vadi shows that the script is in the manner of the ancient Mons. This is proof of the belief that the people who erected the pagoda in ancient times were the Mons. When the skarn or stone layer was removed, there was found inside another stone layer of similar shape, but with a brilliant gold coating, and this was more representative of a pagoda in shape, while its exquisite workmanship and brilliance inspired feelings of deep religious fervor in the crowd present. Some mud had penetrated even here, and the sides of the base were covered with this, and when it was washed and sifted, precious stones and golden jewelry were discovered round the base. This second stone casket was then removed, and inside was found a small pagoda of pure gold standing on a silver Savaraw base, and beside this golden pagoda was a carved stone image for a circumflex 1/2 inch high of very ancient workmanship. When the gold pagoda was lifted up, a tiny gold cylinder of 3 circumflex 4-inch length with a diameter of 5 circumflex 12-inch was found, and in this tiny cylinder were found 2 small body relics each the size of a mustard seed, and what is believed to be a sacred hair of the Buddha. This hair was coiled round and fastened with a little lacquer on which were traces of gold plaster.